Hello dear students, how are you today? I hope you are doing well. Welcome to our distance education. Our today's theme is UNESCO. Everyone has the right to an education. Our learning objectives are use formal and informal registers in their talk on a range of general and curricular topics. The second learning objective is read a range of extended fiction and non-fiction texts on familiar and unfamiliar general and curricular topics. The third learning objective is understand the main points in unsupported extended talk on a wide range of general and curricular topics. So, in today's lesson, we will listen and read the text about UNESCO. Then we will learn new vocabulary. After that, we will do some exercises. Okay, children, look at your screens and tell me, what do you know about UNESCO? Yes, you are right. UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization. So, let's say the vocabulary of today's lesson. Follow and repeat.
Allied, allied. Cultural heritage, cultural heritage. Defend, defend. Development, development. Diversity, diversity. Found, found. Fund, fund. Government, government. Headquarters, headquarters. Poverty, poverty. Promote peace, promote peace. Reduce inequalities, reduce inequalities. Standard of living, standard of living. Strive, strive. Wipe out, wipe out.
Okay, children, we are familiar with new words, and let's listen to an audio about UNESCO.
UNESCO. Everyone has the right to an education. During World War II, 1939 to 1945, a number of the Allied governments of European countries met in London to discuss ways of improving education after the war. The idea became very popular and took on a universal aspect. Later, in November 1945, a United Nations conference was held in London to discuss the matter further, and the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization was created. Its mission was to help build peace, wipe out poverty, and help countries to develop and communicate through education, the sciences and culture. Since then, the organization has worked to improve education worldwide, believing that it is the key to social and economic development. Today, the organization has 195 member countries, with its headquarters in Paris. It strives to reduce poverty, promote peace, defend human rights, and celebrate diversity among the people of the world. It focuses on improving the standard of living in Africa and on reducing inequalities between men and women all over the world, but also does a lot of other work, including wildlife conservation and protecting our cultural heritage. So far, UNESCO has improved the lives of millions of people across the planet by providing them with education as well as promoting freedom of expression, freedom of the press, and access to information. It has founded and funded many humanitarian, scientific, and cultural projects. It has also helped protect a number of historic monuments and natural habitats, including the Acropolis in Athens, Greece, and the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. UNESCO is a great example of how people all over the world can work together to improve the standard of living of all our fellow men and women.
Okay, students, let's check your listening skills. Here you can see the questions, and you have to answer them. I will give you some time. Okay, students, if you have finished it, let's answer the questions together. The first question: who created UNESCO? It was created by the United Nations. The second question: why was UNESCO created? UNESCO was created to improve education after the war. The next: what are UNESCO's main objectives? UNESCO's main objectives are to help build peace, wipe out poverty, and help countries to develop and communicate through education, the science, and their culture. Very good. How does UNESCO protect cultural heritage? It has founded and funded many cultural projects and helped protect historic monuments and natural habitats. Good. For UNESCO, what is the key to human development? For UNESCO, the key to human development is education. Well done. One more task for you. You have some time to complete the task. Okay, if you have finished the task, let's check. The organization has its headquarters in New York. Very good. We have a good standard of living in my country. Right you are. The United Nations tries to promote peace around the world. Very good. Freedom of expression is the main advantage of democracy. Well done. The university held a conference on human rights issues. You are right. Okay, students. Answer to my questions, please. What was easy and difficult for you? And why fighting for people's rights is important? Now, students, it's high time to finish our lesson. You have done a great job. Thank you. Goodbye.